Hi guys, today we'll be solving this problem of the day where we have to find the number of subsequences that satisfy the given sum condition. Now the given sum condition is that in a subsequence, the sum of the minimum value of that subsequence and the maximum value of that subsequence is less than or equal to the target that we have been given. Now usually when we look at subsequence type problems, we don't sort the array. Now in this case we'll be sorting it because we just have to return the number of subsequences where this is possible. So we can modify the array as we want. Now after sorting the array, like in the given examples, like we have, these are sorted arrays, so we don't need to sort it in this case at least. But after sorting them, now we can iterate over it. So if we use two pointers, we'll perfectly know what is the minimum element and the maximum element, because the minimum element will be the first one and the maximum element will be the pointer which is pointing towards high. Now let's do some maths. Now we'll start with the low pointer pointing at the first element and the high pointer pointing at the last element. Now we'll check if low plus high is less than or equal to the target. So in this case it's not, it's 3 plus 7 is 10, which is not less than or equal to the target. So we'll reduce high to 2. So now low is 0 and high is 2. Now we can see this example I have elaborated over here, that low element is 3 and the high element is pointing towards 6. Now what we can see is, now given 3 elements, how many subsequences can we form which satisfy the given condition? Now in this case it's 4, it's 3, 3, 5, 3, 5, 6 and 3, 6. Now what we can observe is the low element is constant, like we are keeping it common, and the other two elements we can change, like either we are taking nothing or we are taking one element or we are taking both the elements. Now how do we do this? Now what we can do is, basically over here there are two options. It can either be 5, it can be, or either we can take 5 or we can not take 5, either we can take 6 or we can not take 6 when the elements that we take are 3, 5, 6. So it's basically 2 into 2, the number of combinations. We take it, don't take it, take it, don't take it, 2 into 2. So what does it mathematically come up to be? So for this low and high, it is 2 to the power high minus low. So if we to take a bigger example, it will be obvious it's not 2 into 2, it's rather 2 to the power high minus low. And we can see it in this example where 3 plus 6 is 9, which is less than or equal to the target. 3 plus 8 is greater than the target. So over here we take 3 elements, same as this one. Okay, basically if we take 4 elements, and it will be 2 to the power 3, which is 8. It won't be 2 into 3, which is 6. So let's start coding. We also have to make sure that we are in the limit. We have to return it modulo 10 to the power 9 plus 7. So let's begin coding. I'll initialize count to long, because if in case we go outside the range of the int, we can just mod it down and we can return int of count. Here mod will be an int which is equal to so first step was to sort the array. Now since we have to take 2 to the power high minus low, it's better that we initialize the array, like initialize all the powers of 2 in the beginning. So to do that, let's do Now the first element, that is 2 to the power 0, is 1, so we keep it as 1 and then we fill the rest of the array. So we have to make sure that the range is always in int. To do that, what we can do is we multiply the previous element with 2 and then mod the entire thing. After filling this array, what we have to do is find how many subsequences satisfy this condition. So we do while low is less than equal to high, where low is the first element and high is the last element. Now we do less than equal to because maybe only one element satisfies the condition, so we need to handle that as well. Now we check if the minimum element and the maximum element, the sum of minimum and maximum element, is less than equal to the target. If it is, what we do is we increase the count, as I had told you, where power it's 2 to the power high minus low. Now we have to make sure we mod this so that it's within the condition. And after that, what we do is we increase low. We increase low because we have already taken all the elements where the first element was common. Now since we have taken all the subsequences where this element was common, we can proceed to the next element which will give this condition as true. And if this condition is not possible, that is the sum is too large, we decrease the last element, as we have seen over here. We decrease the high from 7 to 6, that is from 3 to 2, and we have already done this. Great. See you in the next video.